City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Tina's setting it up. I'll go ahead and play this song. Here we got Tina plugging her phone in. Ladies and gentlemen, don't want the phone to die. I don't know if you could see my belly in this video, but
the microphone is resting comfortably numb on her belly. That is a pun with a band called Pink Floyd that I just referenced.
Pink Floyd, no reference to...
Nope.
That pink flamingo character. Who was that?
Pink Flamingo. Just think that's an animal.
What was that animal? The pink lagoon?
The pink legume. It's a tiny baby bean.
What was the pink animal cartoon?
A pig? You can't put lipstick on a pig.
The pink patrol. The pink...
Pink, Pink Power Ranger?
Way back in the day. He looked like a flamingo, but he might have been a dog.
Porky Pig. He looked like a flamingo, but he might have been a dog, everybody. Play that one song you like to sing again. Guys, the animal we are looking for is a possible flamingo. It's pink. We know that. Could be a dog, could be a flamingo.
It was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon. It was
maybe in the 80s, 70s, or 60s.
80s, 70s, or 60s. So pretty wide generation.
And I know everyone in the comments is saying, I know it. It's this.
Sound off in the comments if you can figure out the blank of today. Today's
the pink flamenco.
Oh, God, I'm getting embarrassed for you. And we can't check this on our phones right now. That's what you guys have to understand. Some of you out there are like, wait, usually you've got the command center. You can Google this right now and it can be done. Here, Slop City on the road, we can't do that, man.
The Pink Panther.
Oh, man. Did you know this whole time and you just led me on?
No.
Guys, give a round of applause for Libby's sick cough. She is still recovering. Libby, I've got a question. Do you think the microphone's going to pick up that AC unit going behind you?
Let's hope.
Okay.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? Randy's not here.
Randy always turns the heat off. That's why I'm like, maybe I should have turned that off.
Well, Randy hears a microscopic sound and he loses his mind.
Oh, yeah. He is out on that big time.
Now I can set this on my leg.
Why haven't we been doing that this whole time?
I did.
We're adjusting the microphone for those of you that are not watching on YouTube.
And why aren't you? Because you could come and see how absolutely pale I am.
You could come and see how absolutely gorgeous we look right now. We look absolutely gorgeous. We just got here. We just checked into Tampa.
We're not going to say the hotel.
I already did. And that's fine because this episode's coming out next week.
It's coming out today.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
We're doing it today. All right. We are doing it live. We are not missing. That is commitment. Someone said something like, oh my God, is the podcast going to end? What's going to happen? Blah, blah, blah. Tina and Libby don't seem like they're having fun or whatever. And it's like, dude, we're just on the go. Libby was so sick yesterday. Mm-hmm. Monday, whatever date it is, that she thought she was going to die.
I thought I was going to die alone in a motel called Barefoot Mailman. And I was crying.
Because you were scared you were going to leave Earth?
No, I was just sad because I was alone and sick. And I had not the strength to do anything for myself.
No.
And I was so stinky, I finally had to take a shower at 9 o'clock at night. I couldn't take my funk anymore.
Was there a barefoot mailman there to help you out?
Nope. Wasn't even a regular mailman. Wasn't even one wearing shoes. I think that I perhaps have the flu because I tested for COVID twice yesterday, stuck it so far in my nose hole. And it came out clear. So any other time I've had the flu, this is what it felt like. Body aches, feels like pre-death.
For sure.
What I would imagine you feel like right before you pass on to the other side.
Yeah, that weird cold. Because the body aches are something that I'm like, for sure, that's definitely something that happens when you die. Like, you have those body aches and you're shaking and it's uncontrollable. You're like almost convulsing. Like I know I know when that comes, and I happen to be 85 years old, I'm going down.
Well, they say it's the death rattle too, and I think I have that. See, listen. Last night it sounded like somebody was crackling popcorn inside of me.
Oh, like someone put a few pop rocks into your throat?
Yeah. It was and I called Maggie, and Maggie said it sounded like someone put rocks in a burn barrel and was turning it.
I don't understand that reference.
You know what a burn barrel is?
Not really.
It's one of those like 55-gallon drums that they put Arl in. But then people in the country convert them to put their trash in and burn it.
Okay, I gotcha.
So put some rocks in there and then turn it, and that's how it sounded.
Okay, got it.
So because of the kindness of our Lord, Boris Christ, I was able to finally, after 4 hours, get some much-needed essentials from Doordash.
Yeah, because your first answer or your first order got canceled, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't even have a show last night. So we're kind of bad friends, I guess, for not checking in and being like, hey, do you need us to drop you off anything? Because we had those dinner resis.
They were busy, so I wasn't going to interrupt their day.
Yeah, we should have. We brought you the COVID test, and we should have asked you on the way there, did you need anything?
How did I look when you arrived?
So you were wearing your Mexico muumuu,
right?
Which the one that you bought on the street when we all went. You were wearing that, which is pastel colors, which really adds to someone's color when they're on death's door. I will say that. Your skin looked good. You looked nice.
Really?
And I would say that that's probably some skincare routine that you've been doing. But I mean, if you are really sick and if you want to look like a ghoul, that's what you should do. And everyone knows that you can't be wearing white or something when you're sick because you're just going to look paler. I say spring for a color like this, like maybe one that I'm wearing. And that's a way to fool everybody. That way you could have COVID and you could walk around with it if you. Well, just kidding. We're not spreading that.
Two gentlemen of Mexican American descent saw me outside, and
great.
They didn't do what I call pull up, but they were looking. And I don't know if they were looking because they were like, wow, she's obviously not wearing underwear under that dress.
Yeah.
Or she's hot. And I just wanted to be sure to tell them, look, I'm estoy enferma, which means I'm sick. Stand clear.
Stand clear. That is estoy enferma.
And the guy said, do you know where the office is? And I said, yeah, down there to the derecha.
Okay. And that is a Spanish word for...
To the right.
To the right.
Okay. La
derecha. Yeah.
And
so I would like to just clarify. You say that they pulled up. Were they pulling up in a Lime scooter? Was it just they were walking they got out of their cars? Okay, got it.
And the other gentleman was my DoorDash driver who was saying sorry so many times because he couldn't find the place. Because the address is weird. It leads you to weird places.
Yeah, the address is weird.
And I'm like, look, dude, it's fine. And I said, I'm sick in Spanish again. Because I wanted everyone to know. I needed everybody to know. I didn't want him to think that I was ordering Mucinex, Vicks Vapor Rub, orange juice, water, a thermometer, vitamin C stuff, emergency, because I felt good and was ready to fuck.
Well, no. You need to let him know right there. Like, what you first should have probably said was like, I'm not a doctor. These are not items so that I can run a doctor PCP facility, primary care physician out of the Barefoot Mailman Hotel.
No.
And if people could take a moment, maybe look up Barefoot Mailman on Google. I think that'll kind of give you when Libby first got booked at this hotel. So we talked about it last week because we were in the Airbnb. She got, she walked into the Airbnb and was like, I'm not doing this. I can't do it. And then she got herself a hotel. She ended up the following day. I mean, what happened there? You had fucking, Priceline didn't honor your offer.
Priceline took my money quick as can be with a touch of a button.
And then gone out of your bank account.
And then when I get to the Barefoot, they are like, well, we're filled all the way up. Mm-hmm. Like the drive-thru was at that one McDonald's.
Exactly.
So Caress, shout out to Caress, took care of me. And
is that the girl that came to our show?
Yes.
In West Palm? Awesome.
She got me a room at their sister property, which was called like Sunny Palms.
Got it.
But it was on the top floor, and it was 8,000 steps. So I stayed there that night.
Oh, wow, you did?
And Caress drove me from the one property to the other.
Oh, that is... Dude, shout out to Caress. That's so sweet.
So nice. The next day, Jake checked me in. Mm-hmm. You know, the very handsome guy. Shout out to Jake. It got me set up back at the old Barefoot.
Yeah.
It was a lovely place.
Oh, I mean...
I loved it.
It's a small business. It's a mom and pop run shop. You can tell that. And Caress told me, she said, hey, like this place used to be a piece of shit when I started working there.
Whoa.
She told me that. And she was like, it's so much better. It's a really nice place. I was like, it's adorable. There's a little gazebo. There's a
smoking area. They have like fruit sitting out all the time.
Yeah, I like that.
They even have a large Jenga game.
In the middle of the gazebo?
Yeah.
Wow, so that is just free to really anyone. I could hypothetically...
You could go and take it right now.
Go to the Barefoot Mailman and play Jenga there.
Well, you can't go... I mean, it would be a 3-hour drive. I'll just buy you.
For sure.
I'll buy you it.
But there's some options of fun things to do at the Barefoot Mailman.
It's very nice. It was very clean. Mm-hmm. Was it the Embassy Suites? No, but was it clean? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all you can ask for is something to be clean.
Clean.
I love that those guys pulled up on you, though, and that you ended up being able to just point them in the right direction.
Yep, that's what I do.
It's like, why would I be ordering all of this stuff?
Well, to be fair, the Doordash guy didn't really pull up on me. I just kind of imagined it in my mind that he was pulling up on me because he was cute.
Yeah. What kind of car?
A motorcycle.
Oh, he came
He was delivering Doordash on a motorcycle.
I'm terrified of motorcycles, and I will never get on one.
Me neither.
But do I have respect for hot guys that are on motorcycles doing work, you know? And yeah, I do. Big respect. So did he have a little backpack, a little cooler, or did he open up his little trunk?
I'm going to be honest. He was out there struggling to find the place and was just walking around, and I'm on the phone with him.
Sorry, he was just crying.
He was... struggling, and I'm on the phone with him, and I go, over here, and he's looking all around.
Sure.
Looking all around. I said, over here.
He pulls out his inhaler. He's like...
And he gave me my stuff and was trying to explain that he couldn't find it because the address isn't right. I'm like, it's fine, sir. Everything's fine. I'm sick. That's when I told him I was sick. Everything's fine, but I'm sick.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, there was no orange juice. And I didn't care.
Sure.
Because I had to walk 25 steps and I was exhausted. Even taking the shower, I took like a 2-minute shower because I couldn't stand anymore. I was just like,
That's how in pain you were and achy.
And exhausted.
You're like, I know exactly. That's the worst kind of like fever body, the chills when... Oh, I am sad knowing that you spent all day doing that because we didn't hear from you for a solid 20 hours.
Well, there was probably, in between that, there was crying.
Oh, yeah. I
lot of
cry every
crying.
time I'm like that.
And I was so sick, I barely even talked to Harold. You know, I talked to him every day.
Yeah.
And every time he called me, I'm just crying. I'm like, I just want to feel better.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I know this. I know that's exactly how you felt.
So I'm hoping that this is going to be it for the tour. Because I usually get sick once a tour.
Yeah. I mean, I guess better that it happened early when we're up, when we did have some rest time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten sick yet.
Last year, I'm trying to think where we were. I don't think you were with us last time I was sick. Because we were in Tennessee. I just remember driving with Beth.
Oh, no.
Were you with us? I feel like that's when we were driving to Montana. Did you fly into Montana?
We didn't go to Montana.
Not Montana, South Dakota?
Oh, yeah. So it was me and Beth in the car, and you were in the back seat.
That's right.
what it was. You were in the back seat. You were really sick. I don't think I got sick last tour.
Well, you probably got a healthier immune system than me. I'm an older woman.
You are an older woman.
And a smoker.
That is true. I don't want anybody to think I'm putting out the kind of vibe where I'm like, I never get sick.
Well, you just jinxed yourself.
Because I'm not that person.
Love the Bobby J. Cox laugh.
Yeah, the one that really blasts you. No, I think I'm not jinxing myself because I'm just being truthful. I probably get one good sick a year. And I did have that one sick, the one tour where I had to go to the hospital and I had to go alone. And I had the chills like you did yesterday. I mean, when I wasn't around you guys, I was crying.
That was from medication, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an allergy to a medication, but it gave me like a fever and chills and all that.
So you didn't have a virus.
Mm-mm.
So
No.
you weren't contagious. This, I'm assuming, is very contagious.
Oh, it has to be. And Chelsea loves the fucking windows up in the car. Libby and I took the car one day, and when I tell you we had the music blasting as loud as it... Here was Libby and I's situation in the Suburban. I'm in front, windows down, driving, music blasting. Libby sitting in the back seat. So every single person that drives by and sees me like singing and like vaping probably thinks I'm the world's worst Uber driver.
Or the world's best Uber driver.
Yeah, they could think one of those, but you were also kind of just sitting back there looking at your phone. Like you got into a couple of songs, but you were feeling kind of shitty. But I think yesterday was your come to Jesus.
That was the peak.
It was your 2-a-days.
That was the peak.
You just went through basic training.
And I don't actually feel all that great right now, but I feel so much better compared to yesterday that I feel like I'm on top of the world.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've had your spirit back and everything. Because, Barbara, we were all really worried.
Barbara, I lost my spirit and my soul yesterday, and it went up to heaven and came back down because Jesus said, we're not ready for you yet. And he gave me one of these.
And shot him back to his mortal coil.
And I was like, oh.
And I was like...
And I shit my pants when he put me back in my body.
And then I went to a Renaissance fair.
And I tried to explain to the hotel, I was like, I didn't shit my pants because I had to poop. Jesus took me and then put me back.
Yep.
And the jolt of him putting me back in my body caused me to shit all over your bed.
Yeah. Now, I'm sorry. Which bed did you shit on?
I'm just kidding.
I know. We should reference and give you guys just a little side blurb. What we were just doing there was Rafe's bit. It was one of Rafe's older bits.
It was?
Yes, you were saying and Jesus put me back into my body or whatever.
That's right. From the mama.
Yes.
Mama.
Yes. No, it's not from the mama. It's from the Renaissance fair.
Yeah. Isn't that, the mama's
No.
from the CPAP, right?
Mama's the CPAP bit. I just wanted everyone to know that that's what was happening.
We were copying.
It was the same thing as like something beyond your imagination. Will you do that with the sing-song voice? When you're like, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa! Oh.
I am walking. Oh, no. What is it again?
Do the walking on sunshine one. Because
I am walking on sunshine. Whoa! I can't do it as good as Chelsea. She has the walking on sunshine down.
I am walking on sunshine.
Sunshine.
Whoa!
I sound like I've been smoking for 30 years.
If you were to get cast in an emphysema commercial and shoot like tomorrow, it would be a hit.
Yeah.
Everybody would be like, oh my God, we love the Crystal lady. We love the McRib lady. She has emphysema.
We got to stop. She's got to quit smoking. Mm-hmm. And it's probably been
1 week since you looked at me.
It's been over 12 hours since I smoked, Barbara, and I want to smoke so bad.
Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry. That is really scary. Is me vaping around you triggering?
Barbara, everything triggers me. Looking outside triggers me. Walking triggers me.
Yeah.
Drinking a Coke triggers me.
Yeah. Libby, what? You're 12 hours into the patch now?
Well, I stopped at midnight. I had my last cigarette at midnight.
And was it the last cigarette in your pack, or did you throw some away?
Oh, hell no, I wasn't going to throw any away.
Me neither. Never.
Crazy?
I would never.
I could easily pick up a cigarette right now and smoke it in this room without any consequences.
Oh, dude, there's been times in my cigarette addiction I've picked a ciggy up off the ground.
Holy
And I mean, I was like doing drugs and stuff then. So things were a little weirder.
You're like,
but oh yeah, if I'm out and there's just a lone ciggy, I'm like, whoa, dude, I got to put it, because there's people that'll put them out pretty much full, and it's almost like, cool, you're just throwing money away.
I don't see it like that.
You don't?
No, I don't know why.
I like to have the choice, I guess, because there has been times I'm like, I just want to take a couple puffs or whatever,
Right.
and then I'm like, whatever, I'll just put it out and smoke one later.
You can't put it back in your purse,
Oh no, that'll ruin that. Everyone's gonna know you stink,
and it's
a
gross.
foul odor.
It's the worst.
It's like putting a half-smoked blunt or something into your purse.
Or your pocketbook.
Yeah, your pocketbook. Oh, it's getting all over those pages. I can promise you that. Oh, yeah, that's tough. I'm sorry.
I just don't understand why it has to be bad for you, because it's so good.
I know, it is amazing. I mean, I'm still vaping, dude. I'm still getting my nicotine.
And you can do it anywhere. That's what's
somewhere
cool about vaping.
Oh, dude, I do it in bed. I do it.
It makes my chest hurt, though.
The vaping? Mm-hmm. Not me.
I don't know why. It makes me feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Listen, I read one article at one point that was like, yeah, it might be better for you than regular smoking. And I was like, all right, that way I still get to keep doing what I love, you know? Because I am a full-blown nicotine addict. If there weren't any health consequences, I'd be smoking it up right now.
Why's it got to be so bad?
And I am aware that vaping is probably just as bad, so I am still smoking.
People are going to sound off in the comments.
I know they're going to. That's why I said it, because I'm aware. But you know what, brothers? You got to have something.
You want one of my patches, Barbara? It looks really nice.
Barbara, I do have some small nicotine lozenges in my bag.
Well,
They're really nice. It's a little guy, and you feel him pack his power in moments.
pack his power.
He packs his punch.
I need a straw single.
Yeah. Now you get something out of the nicotine patch. You're getting something from it?
Yeah.
I never did.
It always helps me.
Yeah.
It doesn't help this, though.
Now, why are you quitting this time? I think if we get into your why, maybe we can.
Well,
That's something I have read.
I know that I need to have surgery soon again.
Okay. Yeah, and you can't be doing all that. The
And
circulatory issues, I guess.
I mean, it's just, I can't get surgery if there's any issues with my heart, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So if they could do surgery where it didn't affect my heart, I could smoke. What an addict brain that is to think like, okay, if I do this, I can do this. If I could do this. Yeah, I need to get some lipedema surgeries lined up, but I can't go through all the pre-testing and go in there and lie and be like, I don't smoke.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to die on the table.
Well, yeah, because they will not perform the surgery on you if you smoke.
They said no,
they say
but
that?
I also have to get like EKGs and all kinds of stuff before I even do the surgeries.
And do you feel it in your body, the cigarettes affecting you?
I mean, of course, my breathing is, I'm not going to say it's bad, but I mean, I can tell.
I feel like even when I smoked, there would be times that I would get like a tightness if I'd been smoked
Like
a
a
pack the night before or something like that. And some days I just smoked more than others, and I would like kind of wake up and feel it. But, you know, I mean, I would notice it with some things, but it wasn't as drastic as some people said.
Right.
You know, because I feel like there's people who are like, oh, it was night and day for me. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not gonna. The last times I've quit, I never noticed that much of a difference.
Yeah, same. I mean,
except my fingers won't be yellow and I won't stink. That's nice.
Barbara, I've never thought your fingers are yellow.
I smoked so much in Mexico, this finger turned yellow.
No.
With his bad Mexican cigarettes that burned so quickly. It was yellow.
Barbara, I'm about to tell you something that is a little embarrassing. A long time ago. Just wanted to make sure it was working. A long time ago, when I was like smoking crazy amounts of cigs and doing like, in my days when I was kind of like doing a lot of cocaine and all that stuff, because I was like, at least I'm not doing heroin. I'm doing such a great job. I still kept that mentality in my head every day. But I was just a big mess. And I got this thing on my tongue. It was like called hairy tongue or something, and it literally, your tongue looks hairy. And there was no rhyme or reason to it. It was the fucking craziest thing in the world. Like I looked at my tongue and was like, oh my God, what's happening? It looks like a dog's paw pad. It was fucked up. I just like kind of kept brushing my teeth like crazy to figure it out. But I think that was like my yellow finger. Because I never got a yellow finger. Dude, I think it was literally from like cocaine fucking drip into my whatever.
Into your hole?
Into my hole, I guess. And I was like drinking a lot of coffee. I was probably still brushing my teeth, but I think there was just too much action going on in there. And
hairy tongue.
I don't even think there were dicks going in my mouth at that time. I think it was just straight up like food, drugs, coffee.
Man, that sounds like a good time, though.
If you saw the picture of the hairy tongue right now, which we can't, look at it.
Hey, give me that iPad for a second. I want to see if I have something on there.
Okay. What she means by something is the internet.
Well,
I want to see if I have something on there.
There's another video I want to show you, too.
I would like to comment right now that everybody that's been tagging me in that video of the girl in the mosh pit, oh, it has brought me so much joy. And it keeps happening. It's been happening over about like the last week and a half or so. Sorry, I'm burping it up because I'm drinking carbonation.
Tell your story and I want you to see this video.
Okay, for sure. I just wanted to say thanks to everyone for tagging me in that because it
looks exactly like you.
It's hands down one of the funniest things in the world. Some girl messaged me and said that they know her.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I feel like such a piece of shit, but I cannot remember her name.
It's so funny because it looks like you in a mosh pit.
Oh my! I'm uncomfortable at that. There's violence going on around me. I'm
You're
either
like, hey,
and I'm doing that. I'm like the fucking referee.
And
like, hey, pipe down.
You're trying to enjoy the punk rock show.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, I'll fuck one of you up if I have to, but I'm not doing it in the mosh pit.
You're done for the day.
Fuck, I can't remember the girl's name and I feel so bad. But shout out to that girl for being herself in a mosh pit. Just being yourself. Sometimes looking back at a video like that of yourself is very upsetting. Like my texting face. Every time one of you guys gets a video of it or someone showed me something like that or I just see a candid picture of myself where I'm doing that in the background, I am reminded that I am not always beautiful. And it humbles me. It humbles me deeply.
To your core?
Oh, God. And then I see some picture of myself. I'm like, how do I go from that to that? I know we all feel that about ourselves.
We all have different ways we can look at certain times.
Yeah.
Especially certain times of the day or night.
Like Libby yesterday when she was just out there in her moo-moo, no underwear. Very sick, sweating, I would imagine.
Oh,
but still
sweating
looked like
so much.
She had the greatest tan in fucking Florida.
Sorry I'm making all these nostril noises.
Oh, I'm burping over here because I'm having a Diet Coke. So yeah, my point, that's all. I just want to give a shout out to that gal in that mosh pit video because it was epic. I have never felt more seen. I knew exactly how she was feeling in that moment. Like, listen, y'all can do your little partying, but you need to keep it on that side of the street. You don't need it getting in here. Okay?
I'm trying to enjoy Seven Dust.
Yeah. I'm here trying to enjoy corn. All right. So what am I looking at?
Okay, so this video is a video of me in Mexico. Have I shown this to you yet?
No.
And this was seconds after I discovered that smoking marijuana cigarettes would make my legs not hurt anymore.
I haven't seen it. You said you were going to do it on storage and whatever.
I kept forgetting.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, let's watch it.
Walk. I'm going to walk good.
Whoa, that was fast.
Now check this out. You got a bitch fucked up, right? Come on, bitch. Look how far I'm squatting. I don't feel my legs. My legs don't hurt at
Ready?
all.
Up.
Then I can bounce on him. Dick. Let's go.
She goes,
Oh, she's stretching.
Look at it. This one, he had a really long ding dong. It would go in there.
Should I bring the... Ooh. I'll get up.
ooh.
I'm squatting.
Ready? One. You have
That's a good squat.
Let me see
Good
if I can
form.
straddle this. I was doing too much.
For sure. But like, great job. You were just excited.
I couldn't feel my legs. I'm some guy's dick. Preferably yours. But whoa. Look at that ass.
Okay. Ready? Whip. Ready?
Like he was scared for me, I think.
Put it all the way down.
He's like, hey, you're going to flip over the top of this balcony.
Here, do this.
Hold on. Oh, I did it. Guess what, motherfuckers? You saw that? You want to see a back leg spin? Oh,
Okay, no more.
motherfucker right here.
You kicked the little man.
In my head, though, my leg was kicking up this high.
And I'd like to talk about, so that was the first time you've smoked marijuana in a long time, right?
The first time that it really did anything, because I've taken little puffs and never did anything.
Yeah, so maybe you've never actually been high.
Right.
Yeah, Libby's been like smoking weed with me and Beth and stuff after the shows.
I ain't doing it no more, though.
Why? Because you had one spooky time?
Because that other time I ate so many carrots consecutively.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was in the green room with Gary, and they had those carrot sticks.
Yeah.
And I was going... I ate about 20 of them in a row. And then I was like, oh. And it was stuck right here.
Oh, God.
And Chelsea came in, and I was trying to talk to her. I'm like, I'm okay. But I had a nest of carrots stuck in my chest.
Just saying that you were consecutively eating carrots.
I was going.
Oh, my God. So it just needed to digest is what
It
happened?
needed to go down because they all stopped right here in my chest, and it felt like a big nugget.
Now, do you think you were biting into them good enough?
No.
You think it was just you ate
I was
them
literally
quickly?
And I ate about 20 of them.
Yeah. I don't know why it is, but a carrot stick, like when they're cut into those longer, like stick guys, they just hit so much
They
better
taste so good.
than a little baby carrot that's like circular. I will eat a baby carrot, but you give me a carrot stick
I'm eating it.
in a charcuterie board or a veggie tray, I'm with you.
Yep.
It's just the freshness of it. I know they cut it from a real carrot. It's just,
So much flavor.
ooh, really nice flavor.
So that spooked me. Thought I was going to be choking on carrot for the rest of my life.
For
so then I was
sure.
like, I got to get out of here. And I get up and go sit by the fountain. And I'm looking around like, and the girl comes up behind me to take a picture and scared the shit out of me. I go, whoa, you scared the shit out of me, which is startled another man sitting over here.
Who was asleep.
He was spooked, and he got up and moved
Well,
shortly after.
yeah. Oh, man, I would kill to see one of us fall in a fountain, like, getting scared.
It would be you.
For sure, me.
What do you mean one of us? It would be you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm the real life Paige Jen. We realized that the other day.
Loves to fall. Loves to get in the hot tub thinking there's a step and falls all the way into the hot tub.
Fell into, I mean, listen, I would like, riddle me this. Imagine a hot tub that's a nice little circle. That was in our backyard in West Palm. Okay, so here it is. That's the hot tub. There were stairs beginning here, or a step, and they went all the way around except one little tiny spot right there. I get in there thinking I'm getting into the step, and kaput. I'm down.
And then goes, whoa!
It was very alarming.
You're not to that age yet where every step you have to take with caution.
I know, but I am.
But you're not, because if you were, you would have done that. You would have been putting your foot in and feeling all around and going, oh, 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 oh.
I guess. I mean, maybe. I think I just need to just pay more attention. Just be a little more aware of my surroundings.
Well, if the bubbles were going, how could you see?
I couldn't.
It was filled up 9/10 of the way, except right there in the front.
Yeah, I just assumed I was good to go. And boy, I mean, it's like the best way I can describe that fall into the hot tub was like when the night before we left for tour, we all spent the night at Maggie's, and I woke up in the middle of the night, had to go pee, didn't turn on any of the lights because I knew where I was, and guess what happens? I fall into the toilet because Officer Daniels leaves the fucking toilet lid open. There is nothing I hate more than that. What a disrespect. I don't want to touch your piss, you know. I don't care where you pee. I don't care where anyone does it. But just put the seat down, and if you pee on the seat, please wipe it down.
What do you think about those toilet seats sometimes that have the little thing on the end where you can hold it to push it down? Have you ever seen those?
I have seen that. It's almost like a push out, something that you
like a lip.
Seems like it should be able to be cut off.
Yeah.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It must be Daniels then, because when Daniels was staying there, when Travis was there, I told both of them, hey guys, when I go to the restroom at night, I have 0 seconds to spare. Mm-hmm. So please, when you use the restroom, put the thing down. And it kept happening.
It's Daniels.
And I kept thinking it was Travis when it's Daniels.
Yep. So the whole time you're blaming the good guy.
I feel terrible.
Yeah. You know, they both play good cop, bad cop, but Daniels is the bad cop in this situation. Because, he's the offender. He's the only one there that I was aware of that pees standing up.
Was it Officer Daniels?
Had to have been.
I know there were 2 guys there. Was it Rafe? No, it was Rafe and Officer Daniel. It was Rafe and Travis. Maybe it was Travis then, because I know Rafe wouldn't do that.
I don't think he would.
Was Rafe there while Travis was there?
Rafe does leave the toilet open sometimes at home, though.
Could have been one of them boys.
It could have been them.
Regardless,
Just
put it down.
put it down. Because do you know what I have to do? I have to grab it and then put it down. It's like I'm either sitting on pee or I'm touching pee. Don't make those my options, okay?
And there's nothing worse than when your behind hits that whole hard, cold shell of a toilet.
It is true. It's like you feel, that's why I got scared and why I can compare it to that, because I'm like, I'm falling. This is what I look like when you don't put the toilet seat down. When I fall in, it's just like this, because I'll usually sit down and be like, if it's in the middle of the night, I usually do that, or maybe I'm eating something, I'm like, so I'm very chill. But if I'm going in like this and then I fall, arms go up.
And it's only about a half-inch difference, but that half-inch difference can really scare a person.
Oh, I think it's about an inch.
All right, and either a half-inch or an inch, that's a lot to cause that much startlement.
Sure. It's like when you're walking and you've got your bottle or your cup and some of it spills out and you're like, oh my God, I'm fucking soaked. And you look down and your beverage is still full. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen?
Did I squirt on myself? Whenever I'm walking down the street and I smell something, the sound goes like this.
I did hit record on that, right? I got scared.
It's red.
Because I see red on yours, and I'm like, great
thank
job.
God.
And then I thought, oh my God, did I hit mine? Did Libby hit it? I got scared. I didn't want this to be that
It's going.
episode where you
Going.
just had to have it on Officer Daniels the whole time.
I tell you what, this air conditioner is blasting me out of the water right now.
You a little too cold?
Oh my God.
Well, why don't I just set it down? Because I'm good.
Yeah, I'm freezing.
Well, I don't want you to be freezing.
It's blasting me. Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. Tina's gone over to do the air conditioner. She can't hear the spooky sounds I'm playing. Let me open this back up so we can get the Slop City. What's it called? Soundboard. Da 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 da. There she goes, folks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Randy was supposed to send me a laugh. He hasn't done it yet.
Aw.
Man, fuck you, Randy. You want to be a part of Slop City or
Yeah.
not?
Dude, Ashley Gay and her mom are just about the most genuinely... I think I love those videos
But we don't like to kiss her ass.
so much because it's just a real video. Just two real cats hanging out. Excuse me.
Wouldn't it be funny if they were just trolling, though?
Yeah, like you see them in public and you're like, wow, you're definitely different. Well, from the photo that I saw that was shared in the Slop Citizens group of them adopting an animal or something, and it got so many crazy comments they had to delete it. And like, because I was reading the comments obsessively and laughing so fucking hard, they show up in my feed all the time. That pet adoption place.
Oh, it does?
All the time.
Holy
and I'm
shit.
constantly reminded of the fact that Ashley Gay and her mom were in a photo together.
What is it? Mount Vernon Pet Rescue?
Yes. Something like that. Dude, Maggie's running a fucking pet. I feel...
Maggie called me last night because I called her and said, I wish I had Annie to sit on me. And she called me to show me Annie. Annie's hissing at Kevin. Kevin's attacking Annie. Tilly's laying on the couch being fat-backed, and Millie is sucking on her toy on the floor.
Yeah, sucking on her toy, toes, whatever. She's a blanket sucker, Millie is.
Sucking it up. Missing her mommy.
Yeah, just loves sucking on stuff. Oh, Millie does miss her mommy.
She does. A poor baby. I want to be there when Beth arrives.
Oh, I bet Millie's going to go nuts.
Because the response that Annie's going to give me will be nothing compared to what Millie will give Beth.
Sure.
And Tilly will give her mama.
What do you think Gary's going to do when he sees everyone?
Oh, he's going to just be jumping and hopping and kissing.
I mean, how many pets does Maggie have right now? She has Millie, Tilly, Kevin, who's a puppy,
And Annie.
and Annie. So she's got 4 pets right now and 2 children.
She's like, I'm tired of it.
She's like, Baba, I'm running an orphanage.
I'm tired of it, Barbara.
I'm tired of it. There's so many. These little dogs are taking over my life.
I told her I was going to cut that one little dog's tail off.
Which dog?
Kevin's little tail.
You better not cut his little dog tail off.
Said she's going to cut Annie's little legs off.
No. Dude, I just mad respect for her right now.
God love her.
Yeah, my dogs are being watched right now because Rafe's in LA right now by my friends Isabella and then Emily Hickner, my neighbor / comedian, helped out for a few days. So I've gotten some cool content the last couple days of Simba and Bo with Bash. Bash is a like mini like a toy golden doodle. Oh. And Simba, him and Bo party hard, man.
Oh.
Run circles around each other, all sorts of weird stuff.
What about Popcorn or whatever Emily's dog's name is? Raisin.
Yeah. Oh, Raisin just completed a training class at Bar K.
Wow.
Yep. So he did a 3-week training class. Emily said it did pretty well for them. He was like there all day, Monday through Friday. Like he was
Wow.
working a job.
What was his deal?
He barks a lot for attention. And yeah, it's just a lot of that, like barking, very like protective over Emily.
What is he?
Fuck, I can't even remember. He had like some beagle in him, some like terrier, some, you know,
Raisin.
he's a good little boy. I mean, he looks like a fucking beagle through and through, like a beagle corgi mix.
I was thinking he was a Dotson.
A Dotson.
A Dotson.
Dotson, like the car.
Yep. A Dachshund.
No. But yeah, he's, you know, they're all just partying, running a clinic on each other. It's too late for me to put the dogs in training.
I thought you were going to say put them down. And I'm like, absolutely. Why would you do that? They're healthy dogs.
I'm so scared of when the pets die.
Stop.
It just terrifies me. What I will say is that I have really found a newfound love for Gary this tour so far.
What took you so long?
It's not that it took me so. I've always thought he was the cutest fucking thing in the world. But I just didn't understand his personality, the little nuances to it.
Okay.
And now I understand. Like he kind of does his own fucking thing. Kind of a little brat sometimes too, which is the funniest thing in the world.
He's
like,
a rascal.
He didn't like something on the pillow that Chelsea has in front of the car for Gary to lay on. He didn't like something on there, so he just kicked it off. And his paws are that small. Just got a really great personality, and he loves cuddling at night.
Oh.
Yep. Chelsea let him outside and was like, okay. He came inside. She's like, what's Gary doing? And she goes out in the living room, and he just hopped right on top of me and was just sleeping it up.
He loves laying on top.
Oh, God, he loves it. He likes laying on you and Chelsea because you guys got the big tits. Mm-hmm. The big
He likes
tits.
laying on my big hip.
Yeah, he likes laying on you.
Because
Yeah,
it's the highest spot in the room.
sure. Oh, he loves it. He's just big fan of laying on fat tits. The guy loves fat tits. I mean, it's
I love fat tits, guys.
who he is.
Gary, how'd you get in here?
Gary. Oh, God, I just love fat tits.
I love fat tits.
Yeah, I just got done fucking some guy in my mommy's room. It's like, he just does. He's insane. He's a liar.
I wonder if the people next door can hear us talking and without context, wondering what kind of conversation we're having.
For sure. Or they're like, wow, is this some sort of podcast? This is really funny.
What podcast are y'all listening to over there? Mm-hmm. Slop City.
Yeah, it's Slop City. Gonna start leaving a business card in every hotel room we're at. I'd have to get business cards made.
I mean, you can get them easy on Vistaprint.
Have you ever had business cards in your life?
Yeah.
When?
God, about 5 years ago.
You had business cards 5 years ago.
Yeah, it just had like my name, my socials, and my phone number, I think.
Okay, and you were passing them out at stores or what?
Is
that my pussy?
It's probably mine.
Okay.
What was I do? I didn't really do much with them.
How confident you just were that it was your pussy.
Well, I mean, I've been coughing and pissing my pants all day, so
I did just get a tuna stank smell, and it's probably now that the air is not circulating. You're not going to be able to smell it. You're congested out the wazoo.
well, I could smell it when I went in the bathroom, so that's why I'm saying that. I was like, man, I got to take a shower before we go to dinner.
I said it quietly, like I said, let's see, and you go, it's probably mine.
It's straight up pussy, urine, underwear.
Yeah, for sure, dude. So you were just passing out business cards and stuff?
I don't think I was passing them out, but I had them for when people did ask me, because there was a time when people asked you for them. They don't
sure.
anymore, thankfully.
No, thank God. And now when people ask you now, it's almost like embarrassing. Like I had some old guy, he goes, why don't you have a business card? You're a funny gal. You need to have a business card so they know that people can know where to find you, and they can get on an email list and get, that way people can know where you're at.
Get on an email list.
And I'm like, sir, I'm not ordering a pack of 500 business cards so that,
For $10.99.
yeah, it's just not happening.
Then by the end of it, you've paid $300 because you got the glossy, double-sided,
Sure.
the curved edges.
Yeah, I accidentally get one that is like a fake American Express card. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's a hologram.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, no one postures over a business card anymore. Oh, God. Igor used to make us help out with his real estate stuff when we were younger, and it was one of the worst things in the world for me. And
What'd you have to do?
Oh, he'd like have me fold letters, put his photo in there and shit. And I would always, even then, man, I was probably like 6, and I was like, man, look at this bogus ass fucking business card.
Was he standing in a
fuck
suit?
Fuck that business card.
Did it just a headshot, or was he standing in a suit?
Standing in not a suit, standing in a button up.
Oh,
with a
nice.
tie, Iggy Dybal, whatever, like something about get you a home and all that.
Get you home straight from Russia.
Get you home from Russia in America with love.
From Russia to U.S. Hey.
From Russia to U.S. From Russia to us. That means all of us hanging out.
We love to
sold
hang.
Home and closed.
Come buy house from me.
Come by my home. I will show you website of every single home on market. We will share Budweiser.
And while we glance at my desktop computer.
Come into my office. I have no shoes, no socks on. Hey guys, come into my office. I have no shoes, no socks on, little bowls all around the area and different cups, and toenail clippers on the top of my desk also.
Have little children folding letters here and here.
Right there is my assembly line. Those are my employees. I mean my children. Christina and Anton right over there. They're doing their thing. Over here I have big printer that...
Dot matrix. Very new. Very good.
Very good, very good. Here are my 4 computer screens constantly searching Yahoo launch for new homes. Right there is a picture of me.
I will get a deal for you.
And also, if you have any things in your home you want to get rid of, please drop by my storage unit.
This is at Kansas City, Missouri.
Road.com.
87421. Is Kansas City start with 8?
Yeah. Well, that's Kansas City, Missouri, 816.
Okay.
And the Kansas side's 913.
What about a zip code, though?
Zip code starts with a 6.
Whoa, I was way off.
My zip code starts with I love KC. You can catch me by my license plate, Igor KC.
Igor and Svet. How did they end up in Kansas City anyway?
Because we started in Warrensburg. We went there because there was some kind of like exchange student thing, and Central Missouri State University or whatever college it is now, I can't remember, in Warrensburg, Missouri, gave my dad like a free master's degree or something.
Oh,
like
wow.
that. And it was like some exchange program. I don't know exactly what it was.
They take one of ours, we give to them one of them.
So we will take 2 Russians for 1 American. And that's it. We want to study one of them.
What was your dad's master in?
Well, they have like linguistics degrees.
Oh, my God.
Language stuff. Mom and dad both.
They are smart.
They are smart little svinyas. That means pigs.
Oh.
Smart little pigs.
Smart little spinias.
For those of you that did not see in the Slop Citizens Facebook group, my dad was texting me the other day. Igor was texting me, telling me he was watching the podcast, storing some slop or whatever. And then he texted me, "You can't put mascara on a dragon." And I just died laughing. Oh, God, it was funny. And then he didn't even say Libby. He was like, are people mean to you guys on Slop City page, or on what page are they mean to Nancy? Now everyone knows what your real name is.
Nancy.
Now everyone knows. You announce it on storage.
Yeah.
And
no big deal.
no big deal. You are still living. Everyone feels slighted about it. There's nothing to feel slighted about. I call Libby Libby. That is what she's been in my phone as for years. That is how I address her. The only time I address her by real name is never.
Never.
I think maybe 1 out of 4 million times I've said Libby's name, I have said real name.
Because it's not my name.
It's not her name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
Say my name,
That's-
say my name.
Say my name, say my name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you.
Say my name, say my name.
That's not my name. That song is about Libby. She says that about her government name. Her government name is... Can I say it out here, or do we want people to go to listen to Slop's Storage?
Make them go listen to Storage
episode?
Podcast.
Which episode of Storage Podcast was it that you...
The last one.
The very last one.
It's called What's My Name?
It's called What's My Name instead of That's Not My Name. I think That's Not My Name would have been smarter episode name, personally.
You can go to comment, you will probably see it. You don't even have to watch.
When I log on to storage on that episode, I will be leaving you a comment that says, it would have been better idea to name this episode That's Not My Name.
That's not my name. Maybe I'll go in and change it.
And that is what I would like everybody to do. So if you want to know what Libby's real name, which, by the way, it is not Nancy. God. If you're looking to find out her name, then you must go to storage episode That's Not My Name.
Yeah, you little whore.
You dumb, super looking bitch.
Yeah.
Last time I
If you
didn't.
don't like it, kiss her ass.
Last time I didn't say cut.
Oh, I know. People had some words about that. Is there a way that you can edit that back in there?
No, it's too late. I know in my brain that I didn't do it.
No, and everything's going to go downhill from there.
Is the bell in there?
Yep.
Okay. Have people been leaving? I've been looking at the comments, but have you been seeing first? What are they supposed to type? I've already
They're
forgotten.
supposed to write first, you have a shit stain.
Right. Have people been doing that?
We did have someone comment first, and then somebody went under their comment and commented under there. You mean first you have a shit stain?
And what if it was a new listener? They'd be like, what?
Yeah, they're like, wait, no, I was just excited I was first.
This is a very cruel listener base.
Oh, God. I mean, that's what Slop Citizens are known for, is being cruel. They are all very cruel people.
We're up to 1.6
K
members
in the Slop Citizens. Oh, and we got some people that have been getting into the Patreon, so that's fun. I posted a little mini tour vlog there. I made that vlog. Yep, you're looking at her. Tuna Drywall.
Tuna Drywall edited it and filmed it.
Did I put it on first with Chelsea's tits in it and get it removed? Yeah, I did.
Did she almost get us a strike on YouTube? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have strikes on your page? Oh my God. Yeah, so
I don't know how.
I got us a warning
For a potential strike.
for a potential strike, and next time we won't be able to post for 1 week. So,
Which is fine because we post once a week. So
yeah, that is actually generally going to be fine.
it doesn't do anything.
But what if it happens on a Wednesday?
Oh,
Yeah, then we're fucked. But I mean, all that was in the video. Chelsea was sitting at the toilet and she thought she was going to pee, but she ended up pooping. But her leg was outside of the door and she couldn't move her leg over the door to close the door. So I came over and recorded it. But her tits are so long that I thought her nipple was tucked in. But I got to remember that YouTube, Instagram, all of that, they see big tits like that, they go berserk no matter what. But
Yeah.
if it's a tiny tit and the nipples
They love
covered,
it.
they're fine with
They
it.
love it.
Yeah, but you see a big tit like that, a big honker like that, and you're like, whoa, blinded by the light.
I think it's because AI is like, whoa, wait a minute. Which part's the tit? Where's the nipple? Can't identify nipple.
Yeah, they have a very small ratio, the AI does, of where the nipple would be. The AI hasn't seen long tits like that yet, so it hasn't been able to learn where the nipples would be. So
And that would be on the bottom.
I did check the footage. There was a little slip of a nipple in there, but I would think it could be a birthmark or some discoloration. Maybe.
Right. Maybe she dropped a piece of rice or maybe dropped a eraser.
Could have been anything like that.
Could have been anything.
So
Debris could have been a lesion for all
it
we know.
could have been a lesion. So that's all. That was it. That's why the vlog got taken down. And then we have it back up, but that's only for Patreon, patronies.
Patronelius.
So become a patronelius of the Slop City podcast, and you'll have access to that and our monthly hangs and monthly bullshit we do. So
I'm wondering what time it is, not because I want to stop. We are at an hour.
yeah, you need to make that clear.
I want to keep recording, but what I want to do is, if we have time after this, do the 15-minute random word generator
Yes,
and then talk about it for 15 minutes.
that sounds good. But yeah,
But we're at an hour.
yeah, that's great. And I think we've come to a natural progression in this episode for
Yeah.
it to be over, okay?
Yeah.
And I think it was a great episode done after being in the car all day.
Right.
Both look like absolute shit. I mean, we don't look good.
Sometimes you look good, sometimes you don't. And
That's life, okay? Remember, Becky in the mosh pit. Shout out to you. All right, brothers, we love you. You say cut, and then I do the bell,
I'm going
right?
to say it. And